I've decided I'm going to be doing vlogging, which kind of sounds really weird when I say it. What the vlog, that's why I named it What the Vlog, because I'm like, I can't even believe I'm doing it at this time, in this time frame. But who says when we should be doing things and when we shouldn't? Society, right? And I'm not following that anymore. I haven't for quite a while, but let's go. So today, what have I got set up today? So I got do the live at 1 o'clock on Instagram. That's going to be ongoing. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go over there, because I talk a lot about gems. I might do a few skincare routines, because everyone's like, oh my god, how are you keeping your skin like that? We want to know what you're doing. To be fair, I don't do much, but yeah, I'm happy to share with whatever I do that isn't much, believe it or not, because I think if you're under 35, there's this narrative of what you need to do with your skin. But because I didn't grow up in the UK or in Europe, I didn't have those timelines or those ideas implanted in my brain. There's other things that were implanted, which I never followed. You know, we just had this advertisement in Nairobi, in Kenya, on TV. I can't remember what lotion it was, but it used to make people lighter or something like that, which, you know, I'm never going to bleach my skin, okay? I never did when I was younger. It's nothing that I'm ever going to do. That's a whole conversation for another day, by the way, so pinned. If you do bleach your skin, no shade, no judgment, you know, we all have to do what we need to do to survive. But yeah, so that would never be me. And you know what people say, oh, never say that, never say. If there's one thing for sure that would never be me, is the skin bleaching situation. But that's another conversation for another day. So today, we are talking about, so I'm doing live on Instagram. Come find me there. And then we will be out most of the day doing a couple of errands. And I'm going to go for a walk back. It looks really, really sunny outside, and I'll take you out there in a minute, but it's not that sunny. I mean, it is sunny, but it's not warm, right? So, you know, when you look at something that pretends it's one thing when it really isn't. So when you're in the house, it looks really, really nice. When you step outside, you're in a fridge, but it's a sunny fridge. Does that even make sense? It's trying to confuse my brain. Anyway, I'll see you on my live at 1. If you don't catch it and this is dropping in late, go back into Instagram and see it there. My Instagram handles are somewhere in this video. And I'll see you on there. Woo! It's freezing outside. I'd rather not be going anywhere. But we're going out twice this week. So here we are, all green. Boots are on. Clothes is cold. Have a great week, whatever you're doing. So I am going to get my nails done. Nails are getting sorted. It's freezing. And it's only 4 o'clock, so I know it looks a bit dark. Your girl's not getting her nails done in the middle of the night. Another negative, is it -2? No, it's 2 degrees today. But that cold is not catching me because I've got my scarf on. I've got my pink trousers on because no one's got time for black in winter. It's already cold outside. It gets dark by 4 p.m. I need to be standing out, okay? So if you are feeling meh about going out, get your beautiful clothes on, get your brights on. Let's do this, all right? So hi everyone. I am supposed to be doing this vlogs. I say the word suppose because I haven't really done any. I've just kind of got on with my week, and it's kind of been really cold in London. It's like, well, it's not negative yet. It's like 2 degrees. So I've been out twice this week, in the office and running around, and I just got in right now. So you know when you get home and you're like, chill, take your clothes off, let everything hang, and then you're like, oh my god, need to do a vlog. So here I am, because I really haven't done any. And I was thinking, I said I'm gonna do what the vlog, and I don't really want every week to go by without me posting something. So the aim was once a week. So I know I'm on time to do this once a week. So last Friday I did a vlog, and then this week I really haven't posted. I haven't vlogged myself running around, because I think it's been a kind of back to the grind, back into the office 2 days a week. And it's been really cold, so yeah, I'm doing a lot of excuses, but it is what it is. So here we are, and what I wanted to say today is, I think this week's vlog is going to be really short. However, you know, social media has been going crazy with, you know, new you, 30 days to X, Y, and Z, cutting sugar for 30 days, gym, 75 hard, blah, blah, blah. I'm just here to tell you, like, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, you are not going to shortcut your way into anything. You're not going to short circuit your growth, okay? It's going to be every day. How about 300-day X, Y, and Z? Because I think sometimes we like to play ourselves and say, all right, the next 30 days, I'm going to be, you know, getting into this challenge and I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. It's kind of like, you can try, and those, you know, the challenges are always there to kind of get you jump started. But I always say to people, the more you can be self-reliant, the easier your life is going to be. Because if you're just waiting to have a challenge to start something, what happens in February when there are no challenges that are particular to your need? What happens in March? What happens in April? What happens in May? You don't have any challenges. Does that mean you're not going to grow? So I say that all to say, don't wait for a challenge. And if you're going to jump into one of these challenges, like, know that it's going to be a lifetime of, you know, changing habit, changing thought process, changing, you know, the way you do everything daily. It's not just going to be a, you know, the challenge is about waking up at 5:45 and your normal waking time is, I don't know, 7. So are you going to maintain the 5:45 for the rest of the year, or are you just doing it for the challenge? Okay, so don't get caught up. So that's one thing. So getting the challenge to get yourself jump started. But if the challenge is not gonna, you can't maintain something, like, do it at your own pace. Okay, don't get all excited, which is what we do. If you've got that shiny syndrome like I used to have, and I still do, but I have to curb it, because I know that that's my thing. I'm like, ooh, what's that shiny over there? Ooh, what's this shiny over here? Ooh, what's that shiny over there? Right? You've got to kind of stick to your focus, decide what you're going to do, and then go for it. Normally I will have, like, I don't know, 3 big goals a year. Like this, what the vlog is going on. This is like a big goal because I'm not used to vlogging. It's kind of a new thing. Although I don't mind, you know, vlogging in the streets, sometimes when you're going into like office spaces, etc., you really can't do it. So you have to kind of find your moments. And I normally do it when I'm walking, going down the street, etc. But it's like freezing cold, and ain't by that time for going out in the cold, okay? I'm a sun baby, all right? I was born in Nairobi. Yeah, winter is like, I don't know, 23 degrees in some parts anyway, in Nairobi anyway, because there's some parts of Kenya that's really, really cold. But that's not where I was, you know, hanging out when I was young. Anyway, what else did I want to, yes, so the other thing I wanted to say was, I have no list today, I'm just kind of like briefing. I did a thing this week where I was trying to like get my idea across, and I wasn't really doing a good job I didn't do a good job of it, I felt, okay? And because I'm normally on point, I'm ready, I'm doing all these things, and I'm like boom, boom, boom. And when I left that session of me trying to pitch, trying to put my point across, trying to get buy-in, trying to get collaboration, all of these things, I walked away feeling a bit, didn't do your best, Juliet. I don't think, they bought it, and all this negative stuff started going through my mind, and I had to pull myself back and go, hang on a minute, love. You prepared, you did the work, you went in there with all the information that you had. Maybe your energy could have been a bit better. However, you had all the information. And when is good enough, and what is good enough? And I always say to my clients and to people that I work with, when is good enough, right? What is good enough? You're the only person who can decide what good enough looks like. And so I had to have that prep talk with myself, like what was good enough. That was good enough. And I cannot continue to say what I could have done because it's in the past now, okay? So all I have to do is go, okay, park it, it's in the past. Whatever the outcome is, it's going to be that, the end. So I want to pause the same to you. Sometimes you do something that you really want, or, you want it to work out, and you do it a certain way, and then you start kind of, negative self-talk because you think you didn't do it the way you should have, or it wasn't good enough. Sometimes you just have to decide that was good enough and then just move on to the next thing, because being negative about the thing is really not useful. It's not helpful. It doesn't change what's already done. All you have to do is kind of wait for feedback and then adjust accordingly. So if you're in that space where you're thinking, oh my God, I didn't start on January the 1st. Oh my God, it's now, what's the day today, the 9th? It's now the 9th of January. I still haven't done that thing that I wanted. Don't worry about it. 9 days are already gone. Forget about them. You can't bring them back. You now have to start either now as you're hearing my voice, or immediately the next day as soon as you're able to facilitate, instead of staying stuck thinking that you should have done something when it's in the past, right? We can't change the past. We can only change how we think about the past. We can't necessarily change it because it's already happened. Okay, so whatever you're going into, is Friday tomorrow. I'm doing a live on Friday. I'm actually looking forward to the lives. I actually prefer doing things live for whatever reason. I prefer that than pre-recorded by myself as I'm going along. It kind of feels weird, but I think it's obviously because it's new, so I need to get used to it. I'm sure after some point it's just going to be like natural to do this. So anyway, I will make sure that I do more vlogs next week. Hopefully it's more warmer, but I don't think it will be because I was looking at the temperatures and it's still showing that it's freezing like next week as well. And to be fair, January, February is always really, really cold. So I'm going to have to kind of just nip it in the bud and go out and do my filming in the streets even when it's really cold. But yeah, okay, so I need to get ready. I've just come in, need to deconstruct my day, which brings, actually, before I even go, well, how do you deconstruct your day? Like, what do you do? This is what I do. Like, I will get home and obviously undress, release everything, right? And then I'll probably have something to eat and then have a shower and then prepare to go to bed. So one of the rituals that I do, because I think a lot of people do like morning shenanigans, morning routines. I'm not really good in the morning because I'm not necessarily a morning person. I can be quite like, don't talk to me, leave me alone in the morning. So I do all of my stuff in the night, and like on a Sunday I'll prepare the whole week. So every night what I'll do is kind of like run through my day, and this is like a ritual practice. It's a habit. It's about correcting what didn't go right. So what I'll do is that I will replay my day, like how my day went, literally from AM, from the time I woke up basically to the time that I'm back in the bed. So I'll close my eyes and see everything that happened during the day, and then I will replay that day in the way that I would have loved it to go in my mind. And the reason I do this is to kind of self-correct that subconscious mind that tries to take over and behave the same in similar situations over and over and over. So I try to self-correct it in that way. And also it helps with the memory, because I don't know if you remember what happened in your day, like most of it. But through this exercise, I remember most days and what I did, because I kind of do this every day. So if you want to steal my little habit, my little ritual at the end of the night, kind of replaying your day and then replaying the way you would have wanted to do it, the way you would have wanted it to go, that will help you self-correct, fix the subconscious that likes to do things the same way, if you have similar scenarios, and you become a better human because you're always seeking to adjust yourself in a way that is not kind of the way everybody does it. So yeah, some people do it through journaling. I do a little bit journaling, but that's not really what I do on a daily basis. My daily basis is replaying my day. And if I had a really bad day, like today, I had that pitch thing that I was doing and I felt that it didn't go the way I wanted it to go, I will replay it and do it in a way that I wanted it to go and make it really fantastic. And sometimes that's how you change your future, by kind of tapping back in and self-correcting and then allowing the decision to be the one that you want. So that's sort of my evening routine: shower, eat, reset, replay, go. So adopt that if you want to. Let me know in the comments if you've done something similar or what it is that you do for your night rituals or PM, or are you really a morning person or a night person? So maybe on the next vlog I'll talk about what I do in the morning. It's never really consistent, to be fair, because sometimes I'll just wake up and I'll get into the person that I want to become on that day. Sometimes I use avatars depending with what I want to do, but most days it's just me listening to my music and cracking on with the day. So have a nice weekend. It's Friday tomorrow. Whatever you want to do, whatever you're going to do rather, do it well, do it with intention, or just let yourself go because it's the weekend. All right, take care, bye.